Hey everybody, it's Naruto fan FB.
What's up, guys?
Ronnie and John in the morning. No, it's not. Anyway, Reed can't be here today. Teardrop. We're just gonna review today's chapter. 586.
586, yes. I can't say that.
Izanami?
Yes, what he said.
So, Izanami. My thoughts on Izanami are, first off, the chapter's awesome. You gotta, I'm sure if you've ever read it. Kabuto and Itachi are fighting. Kabuto's trying to reprogram Itachi or whatnot, and Itachi activates Izanami. Itachi, he loses sight first off from activating Izanami, and as the chapter goes along, you start to notice that certain things keep happening. Kabuto gets his horn cut off. The drop of water on his shoulder
starts becoming repetitive.
Yeah,
so you think you're like, is my page not refreshing? so
it's basically a loop. I'm sure we've all read the chapter, so I'm not going to go page by page. But this is my thoughts on Izanami. First off, I think it's creative. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think that ultimate forbidden jutsu
of the Uchiha clan.
Of the Uchiha clan. For that to be the move, I feel like it's a little lame, a little bit, only because it seems like a very, very high-level genjutsu. Unless there's more to Izanami that we don't know.
Which I was talking to Johnny about before, and I feel like there will be something more of a twist in the next chapter. They kind of just set it up. They're like, all right, we captured him. Now let's show what else it could do. So we don't know yet.
I watched Neverworld's review on it, and he was saying how it takes a certain part of time or a certain events and replays it over and over again. I agree with that, but at the same time, I don't think it loops the exact events over and over again, because if you read through it, you'll notice that Kabuto, yes, the same events do happen, in the sense that he gets hit with a drop of water, he does fireball jutsu his whatever water jutsu he does towards Sasuke.
I think that's second Hokage's move.
Yeah.
That water.
Towards Sasuke, when Sasuke does his cotton, whatever the hell it was. But if you notice, and every time that happens, it was a little bit different. Like when he stabs Itachi, the first time Itachi jumps up in the air and he's right side up. The next time he's upside down. The first time he does the fire water jutsu to Sasuke, he's on the ground. The other time he's upside down or whatnot. So in Izanami, it looks like he has some sort of control over what happens. The events do play out in a certain order, but he isn't stuck doing the exact same things over and over again. Which makes me think that Kabuto might not be done. He's one of the strongest ninjas in the show, the manga right now. He has Orochimaru's knowledge plus all the other ninjas.
He has all the Sound 5 DNA. He has Kimimura's DNA. You saw him pull out Orochimaru. I'm sure you guys ready. You see all this Orochimaru stuff going on. So don't count him out yet.
That's
it's not don't sleep on Kabuto.
Yeah.
Just because he's get caught. I really feel like Kabuto's going to find a way. He's kind of shocked himself that he got caught, because I think he said he sealed his eyes away, right?
Yeah.
He sealed his eyes away, but like I said, it's Kabuto. He always finds a way. So I feel like this fight's right now it is in Itachi's favor and Sasuke's, but I give it another few seconds before he pops a snake out of his chest again.
I think I think Itachi's got this under control for the time being, but I wouldn't, like you said, I wouldn't count him out. I would really, in the back of your mind, be like, yo, Kabuto's planning something. He's not going to just chill and get stuck in this genjutsu. And back to Izanami, my theories on how it works is it creates a reality for you, like a normal genjutsu, where that reality is that the genjutsu creates the world for you. Everything, it's a loop, kind of like in programming. When you create a loop, it'll step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, back to step 1. But the only difference is you can do different things in that reality, but the events will end in the same way. if you get what I'm saying.
And another thing, the way I agree with that, like, I feel like what he's trying to say, simple down for us other people, like, there's branches of possibilities what this Genjutsu does. So even if he moves, it's like that option. It's like, all right, well, it's like when you're in the store, like, do I buy this game or buy that game? I buy this game, I might like it this, but then you sit there, you're like, well, I should have done this. Similar to the Genjutsu he's under. He's like, well, if I move right, this whole series of outcomes will happen, but it'll still result in the same ending. But if I move left, there's still going to be different. There's still going to be a different way of fighting, but it's still going to be the same outcome.
In the end, his horn gets cut off.
Yeah, and no matter if he dodges left, right, up, down, AB select, that horn is still coming off. Yeah. And he's like, wow. So I don't know if that made any sense at all, but that's what I think really what's going on. But
all in all, I think the chapter. Personally, I think the chapter is pretty good. I'm glad that we finally got to see Izanami. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Please don't yell if you.
Yeah, guys, please.
Last time you got
all on our grill about you guys pronouncing names wrong.
You hurt my feelings, and I didn't even want to do this.
I cried a little bit. Not gonna lie.
And before we go, well, I think the chapter is awesome.
I am impressed with it. I'm glad. It's really good. I feel like like I said, we're all waiting for that main fight, so it's coming. Just gotta be patient.
Next week's chapter should definitely be good. I want to see what Itachi's gonna do. So in the comment section below, you guys should definitely shoot things.
Subscribe, please. I always want to do that. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe.
Something that's I've been thinking about recently. Two questions for you guys. One, what do you think Itachi's gonna do to deal with Eno Tensei? Two, what do you think the scroll that Sugetsu found has in it? Our next video is probably going to be on our thoughts and theories, but what are you guys thinking?
Please tell us. That's Johnny.
This is Ronnie.
And we're signing out.